Exploring 20sim is the easiest by just doing. Open 20sim. And you will see an editor appear. The 20sim editor is the tool to build models. After you have finished creating a model, you click on the simulator to do the simulation and show the results. But we have a large example library that is filled with models that are already ready for you to explore. Now let's go to block diagrams. Click on face lock loop and from your left mouse menu click place or just drag and drop a model into the editor. Now here you see a complete block diagram model of a face lock loop. Never mind what it does, but it shows you how signal-based blocks can be connected to create a model. By clicking Start Simulator or in the model menu, look for Start Simulator. We open the simulator and by clicking the blue triangle we can run a simulation. The simulator shows the simulation results already prepared for you. You see two plots, two variables plotted. The first variable, let's have a look. Choose curve properties and we see that it's block oscillator 1 frequency. If we go back to the model, we see oscillator 1 frequency. It's this block and this variable that we have plotted. Now, in the simulator we can do much more. For example, check for properties, parameters. Let's change a parameter in this model. Let's decide to change the gain to 30 and click OK. And we can rerun a simulation. Now you see in light curves the previous plot and in dark curves the plot we have just created. We can zoom in by making a triangle with our mouse or double click it to see the values, and we can go through all the values in the simulation and see what they are. Now that's not the only model. There are lots of models in the examples library that you can have a look at. For example, let's go to 3D mechanics and look at the SCARA robot parametric. I will now drag and drop it to the editor. I don't want to save the previous model. I want to have the SCARA robot. You see a robot model with a 3D mechanics part and some controllers that drive the axis of this robot. And now turn on simulator. You will see that the plot contains curves, but also a 3D animation. We can run the simulation first, but then it's very quick. And we can also replay it in real time and we see the robot moving. We can also double click the curves and then see their numerical values. And we can go through the simulation and see the 3D motion at the same time, moving about. And in the editor you see some text explaining that we can change the mass. Let's do that. Go to properties, parameters, and we want to change the upper arm mass, lower arm mass exactly here from this value to a little bit higher. Okay, and rerun the simulation. And now you clearly see the changes. It's a little bit more wiggly than it was before. Now by exploring this way all the models that are available in the examples library, you quickly find what is possible in 20sim.